Sandra,
Emma,
and Nola,
and this is Game On.
This year with B.E.A.T.S, we explored the powerful and exciting world of gaming.
we had fun participating in several activities from relay races, Mission Impossible yarn obstacles, to breakdancing, and even a fashion show.
we learned that activities such as gaming and being on our phones are designed to trigger dopamine, a chemical in our brains released by new experiences and rewards. While these activities are enjoyable, they can have a negative impact on our mental health if we don't use them in moderation and set healthy boundaries.
Did you know that on average, people spend over 3 hours on their phones per day?
We learned to recognize when gaming becomes a problem, and that there are 4 types of gamers. Those who game to escape, those who game because they are bored. For others, it's a way to socialize or achieve a sense of accomplishment.
Stop! Oh, you get 1 coin for listening. On your mark. Oh, it's a tie! Give each other a high five. All right, next two.
Certain ways, yes, because it can benefit you in finding a job, or it can just help you with certain life circumstances.
Mm-hmm. It can relieve stress and stuff like that, right?
Affect your life by almost taking over it completely. Like, you could lose your job by making up excuses to stay home instead of going to work, or miss school and education.
Mm-hmm. Or like avoid your friends, that kind of stuff. Miss activities that you like normally love to do.
Sometimes there's like a traumatic life experience that has happened to them, so they'll use like drugs or alcohol to like numb the pain for a little bit, but eventually your body becomes used to it, so you have to keep taking more and more in order to get that feeling of relief.
Yeah.
Also, a way that people can start drugs or alcohol or even smoking and that kind of stuff is peer pressure. People are like, everyone's doing a certain thing, and if you're not doing that thing, then you're not cool, or you're not in the in club. So people want to fit in, and they go to extended lengths to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Have anybody seen addictions in somebody else, whether that's gaming or not even necessarily has to be an addiction, but just something that's taken over a person's life or had a negative effect on them?
So one of my friends he recently just got a phone. Since he got his phone, he's been more obsessed with it, like just doing random stuff that doesn't really matter. And every time we want to spend time with him, like he's always gaming, or whenever we want to have like a nice conversation or actually play games that all of us can do, he's more focused on the personal, what he's trying to do, and it's kind of taking away, like from his time with us and his time from school. Like he just thinks that, like, he just wants to get through high school, like it doesn't really matter, but I think it does. The connections that you make with people and education is important. So
Sadly, my Uncle Keith has passed on, but he was obsessed with his job. Everyone was always telling him to take a break, but he never would.
Same as my dad, he does that too. He almost didn't take breaks off. He was actually doing the job of 2 or more people. And yeah, he wasn't like obsessed with work, he didn't love it, but he just took way too much onto himself, and eventually it became too stressful, he had to quit.
I don't know. Like it's something I do when I like don't like have anything else to do. It's sometimes like it's kind of if I'm bored, but it's also like if I'm like I feel like it gives you like accomplishment, like yeah, like dopamine. Yeah, it's like something if you're feeling like down, you can kind of like probably help yourself get back into doing something more productive after.
Yeah, a note on that too is I think most of the time the games, the adventure games, the tons of adventure games that I play on like my Switch, are like every time like my family will get a game like on the Switch, like I'll just want to play it until I finish it, because I'm like, even if the game's not very fun, I'm like, okay, I need to complete this just because I have it, or else it feels like a waste almost. So I like the games that I play too, but it feels like I have to play them. So.
I do like Minecraft because you get to build, and I love anything that has to do with building or designing. So maybe I'd be an architect when I grow up.
Because of video games, I got into like coding and stuff.
Cool.
I plan to like go into computer maybe, and also connect it with art because I draw.
In some of the like art that's in some of my video games, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I just want to take a picture and like draw it, you know? Like it's sketching. I love sketching too, so yeah.
We also had some great discussions emphasizing that failure is not always a bad thing, and that we shouldn't be afraid to try new things.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We gotta back up.
We had a guest speaker, Rhonda, who shared her story about the negative impacts gaming once had on her mental health because she did not game in moderation or set healthy boundaries for herself.
But she learned from her experience and is now using gaming, an activity she loves, in a more balanced way. She also started a fundraising organization called Gamers Giving Back, a video game community fighting for life-changing causes through the power of gaming.
We did the food and then the people, but I'll talk about the activities. All the things. The activities that we were doing were like the stepping one where you had to like you told us questions and then step forward if we did that. That was fun. And all the times that we just got to we got given a project and just had like an extended amount of time to do the project however we wanted to. I like doing that because at school it's always like, oh yeah, you have to do this, you have to get it done this time, and it's more like here's a blank canvas and fill it up with whatever you want, whenever you want. So that was fun.
I liked how if I was having a stressful day or just I was upset about something, that B.E.A.T.S was a good distraction and there's lots of new people to meet and new things to do.
That I got to learn a lot. Like it kind of, I like having knowledge of things that just so if it does happen to come up into my life that
You know what to expect and what to do.
I have the knowledge.
Yeah, I had no idea what dopamine even was, or like how to stop it, like addictions, or like even subtle addictions, that kind of stuff. And B.E.A.T.S has taught me. Like I did not know that part of the reason why people game all the time or like do certain things that gives them dopamine. Like I didn't know that there was that success in your brain, in your mind that could give you. So.
I like the support because when there was times I was feeling overstimulated and overwhelmed, people like supported me and gave me space and helped me.
I like the art and stuff.
Art. Did you guys get to know each other a little bit better?
Yeah, I think so. Made some new friends. We also it's not just that we know people's names. Like we know what they like to do almost. Even if we don't have like a super intense conversation with them, like we know like the people that they like and like the general knowledge about them, which is good, especially in high school when you're like thrown into high school and you're like, here, make new friends, go do education stuff. It's hard when you don't have like a group, almost a circle. So this got to build our circle a little bit.
When you were born, your mama said, the Lord bless you and keep you. In everything that you do, take heart. When you were 8, your daddy said, never take your life for granted. Believe in second chances, my love. When the world spins madly on, remember that you
everything you ever dreamed came true. When you laugh, when you cry, I'll be always on your side, and thank God for you and me. When you were 12, your brother said, I will always have your back. When you're happy, when you're sad, through it all. When you were 16, your auntie said, I remember my first broken heart. Don't let it steal your spark, my love. When the world spins badly on, remember that you belong.
And thanks for watching.